Hello there, how are you? I hope you're keeping safe. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Abiola. On this channel, I share real issues on marriage, relationships, and personal growth. This is because these topics are actually fundamental to our lives as individuals and our family, in the workplace, and in the society. So I kick-started discussions on this channel with the topic of marriage, using my book, Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide, as a talking point. Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide is a book that I recently published, and I did a virtual launch on August 29, 2020. So last week, we did a review on the foreword and also the introduction. The reviewer, a fellow author and a close friend, Amaka Chika Mbono, did the review, and during the review, she talked about the foreword as the why of the book, and also talked about the introduction, which encompasses the contents of the book. I hope you were able to pick one or two things there. I hope some things resonated with you during that review. So moving on, today we'll be looking at chapter 1 on the subject title of communication. Before we go on to the review, I want to ask us some questions. Do we know what communication is? What is communication in marriage? Why is communication important? What happens when communication does not exist in a marriage, or when couples are not communicating? What happens when communication breaks down? How can we rebuild communication? Well, to find out answers to these questions, you need to buy a copy of my book. So let's listen to Amaka as she does a review of chapter 1 on the subject title of communication. I'll see you after the review.
Chapter 1, she titles it Communication, and it opens up with a quote from what is actually the #1 bestseller of all time, the Bible. And it says, two people, and I paraphrase here, can two people head in the same direction if they're not working in concert? And this takes us, the author then takes us into the area of communication. She tells us the what, why, and how. That's the types of communication. And I'm going to talk briefly about the what. And and I'm going to leave you to discover the why and the how when you get this thought-provoking book. She manages to, in an elaborate yet also very succinct manner, to define exactly what communication is as it relates to the marriage relationship. And she articulates this well. She also gives us the why and the how of communication. And some quotes kind of stand out to me here. She says communication does not come cheap. You need to pay a price for it. And she is very encouraging, the chapter is, because she tells us that you might not get communication right the first time, but she tells you how you can do it, and encourages you to keep on trying even if you fail. She expands on this a lot. And she ends this chapter, as with other chapters, with helpful hints, very helpful hints, actionable points in your quest to communicate effectively with your spouse. She also talks about the fact that communication cuts across a lot of things, and of course you have to get the book to know what these things are.
Hello and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please share your comments, questions, or whatever resonated with you during the review. I hope you will buy copies of those books for yourself, for your children of marriageable age, or your married children, your nieces, your nephews, or just bless someone with a copy of the book. Essentials of a Successful Marriage, a step-by-step guide, is available both in e-copy and in paper copy, and can be purchased through the following options. You can purchase it through my Instagram page at Abiola. Visit the page, click on my bio, it takes you to the payment link, make payment, and then the book is delivered right to your doorstep. E-copy is also available on Okada Books and also on Amazon. Or better still, if you want to do a direct debit, you can send me an email so that I can send the account details to you. My email address is meetabiolashoremekun@gmail.com. One word, meetabiolashoremekun@gmail.com. So if you send me an email for the account details, I will send the account details to you so you can do direct debit. So a copy sells for 1,000 Naira in Nigeria and $5 on Amazon. Delivery is available across Nigeria, and delivery within Lagos is 1,200. However, for purchases from five copies attracts free delivery, while there's also a pickup option at our offices at 7B Idejo Street, Victoria Island, Lagos. Before I leave you, I want to state this quote that a late radio presenter used to say, which that quote actually resonated with me. It goes like this: if each one could reach one, then each one can teach one. What a great nation Nigeria would be. So I'm trying to reach you. What about you? Are you trying to reach someone? Well, it's up to you. So before we see again, you'll see again by next week. So I'd like you to subscribe to my channel, Keeping It Real with Abiola. Please like and subscribe to it. Actually, on the right hand corner, you see there's a notification button like a bell. If you click on that button, you get notified of new videos whenever it comes. So till I see you next week, take care, bye bye, and God bless.